Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with a new topic. So the name of the topic is unique polar life. So today we will see what is a unique polar life. So polar habitats, it cover the top and bottom of planet Earth at the north and south poles. So you can see from the image that the north pole and south pole. So it is a region that covers with top and bottom of planet, that is above you can see the north pole and down you can see the south poles. So this north pole, it is surrounded by the Arctic Ocean, and this south pole, it is surrounded by the Antarctic Oceans, and this pole, it is we call as a polar regions. So as it is at the top and bottom of the planet Earth, we call it as a polar region. As this region does not get sufficient sunlight, you can see from the image, it does not get sufficient sunlight. That's why this region is always covered with ice sheets. So Arctic and Antarctic regions are also called the polar regions because as they are found at the opposite ends of the earth, as well as it is also covered with, the land here is covered with a group of continually shifting ice sheets. Also, this region has, this Antarctic and Arctic region have a unique climate, that is a very different climate. They have a different landscape and even different animal life. So today we will see some of the unique things of Arctic and Antarctic regions. Let's see the first one, which lives in polar region, that is called as penguins. It is a very unique bird as it looks different from other birds. We'll see about the penguins. They are a group of aquatic flightless birds. That is, this is a bird which it cannot fly, and it is a aquatic bird. It loves to live in water. So they are seen, or they live in the southern hemisphere, that is in south polar region, that is in Antarctic region. And it is highly adapted for life in the water. These penguins have counter shaded dark and white plumage. You can see the color, it is dark and white, and it also has a flippers for swimming. These penguins, they feed on krill, on fish, on squid and other forms of sea life which they catch while swimming underwater. So they spend half of their lives on land and the other half in the sea. So penguin, it is a bird which cannot fly, and they are mostly seen in the Antarctic region, that is in a cold region. It is not that they are not found in any other region, but it is almost its native place, or mostly these birds are seen in the Antarctic region. Now let's see the next polar life, that is polar bears. So polar bear, it is a hypercarnivorous bear whose native range lies largely with the Arctic Circle. So these polar bears, they are found in the North Polar life, that is in the North Pole, that is in Arctic region, Arctic Ocean. Polar bears live along shores and on sea ice in the icy cold Arctic region. And polar bears, they primarily they feed on seals. So seals, it is a sea mammal, it is a sea animal. Polar bear, it also hunt by swimming under the ice. It is also said that polar bears are very strong swimmers, and they have a large front paws which they use to paddle, and they are slightly webbed. And some polar bears have been seen swimming hundreds of miles from land, though they probably cover most of that distance by floating on sheets of ice. So polar bears, they are found in the Arctic Ocean, and they live on the ice, and they feed mostly on seals, that it is called as a sea mammal. Now next we will see what is Eskimos. So Eskimos, it is a Eskimo or Eskimos, they are a native people who lives in Arctic region. So they are inhabited in the northern region, that is from eastern. They have migrated from, that is from Siberia, from Russia to Alaska, from United Nations, northern Canada, and they live in the Arctic region, that is in the northern region. So these Eskimos people, they are also called as Greenlandic Inuit people and the diverse Inuit of Canada. So they are also called as Inuit people. So these Eskimos people living in Arctic region, they live in a unique style of house constructed with snow called as igloo. It is a half right. So the snow house is termed as igloo. So Eskimos' life, it is decided by the things that surrounds them. They live in cold environment, mostly near the ocean. That's why obviously fish is their staple meal. They base their food on the meat of the snow animals as well as the sea animals. They hardly find any fruit or vegetables. They eat raw fish as well as cooked meat with seal oil. So Eskimos are the people who strictly follow and give respect to their culture and tradition. They work together to survive in the freezing weather condition. So Eskimos, they live in the Arctic region and they are called as Inuit. Now let's see about the Antarctica region. So Antarctica, it is the southernmost continent on earth. So it is at the South Pole, the southernmost continent on earth. The South Pole is found in Antarctica. Antarctica is surrounded by Southern Ocean. So Antarctica continent, it is surrounded by ocean. Antarctica is bigger than Europe and almost double the size of Australia. So you can imagine how big Antarctica continent is. It is bigger than Europe and also almost double size of Australia. The name Antarctica comes from a Greek word which means opposite of the north, to the north. So it is in the south. So the word Antarctica, it means meaning opposite to the north, that is in the south. So Antarctica, it is an ice-covered continent surrounded by Southern Ocean. Almost all of the continent's land is covered by a thick layer of ice. So on average, the ice is 1.9 kilometer per 6,200 feet deep. So Antarctica, it is the driest continent of the 7 continents, where Antarctica is an icy desert with very little rainfall throughout the year. And Antarctica is the windiest place on the earth, and Antarctica is the least populated continent. There are no residents, there are no people living permanently here. Only 1,000 people, they live in winter, and 10,000 people, they live during the summer on the continent. And the wildlife that living in Antarctica are not many species. Only whales and some seals live in the southern ocean surrounding Antarctica, and the emperor queens are the only penguins. Emperor penguins are the only penguins which are found on Antarctica. Now let's see about the scientific station, that is it is a research station. There are around 45 research stations that operate year round and about 30 more in the summer. That is, it is found in the Antarctic region. So two interesting stations are McMurdo Station and Amundsen Scott Station. So Amundsen Scott Station, it is a unique station because it is located at the South Pole. It is the most remote place in Antarctica. So a number of governments have set up permanent research station in Antarctica, and these spaces are widely distributed. So the research stations of the Antarctica are constructed either on rock or on ice that is fixed in the place. So the population of people coming here for performing or supporting any scientific research on this continent, they varies from 4,000 during the summer season to 1,000 during winter. So here there are 30 buildings, that is 30 permanent stations, 30 field camps are established each summer to support any specific projects. So no one lives in the Antarctic region permanently. So the 30 buildings are found here only for the people coming for research work. Now let's say about last one, that is about Santa Claus. So Santa Claus, he is also known as Father of Christmas, Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, or simply he is called as Santa. So it is a character originating in Western Christian culture who is said to bring gifts on Christmas Eve of toys and candy to well-behaved children. Now let's see about the Santa Claus. So Santa Claus, also known as Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas, or simply called as Saint. So Santa Claus is a character originating in Western Christian culture who is said to bring gifts on Christmas Eve of toys and candy to well-behaved children. It is said that on Christmas Eve he makes toys in his workshop, that is, he brings these toys from the North Pole. So it is believed that Santa Claus lives at the North Pole, and you can see the images and all, like he's flying with the reindeer who pull his sleigh through the air. So I think so children, you have understood some basic knowledge about the polar regions, that is about North Pole and South Pole, that is in Antarctic and Arctic region, and also the life which are only few lives in Arctic and Antarctic region. So the unique lifestyle of this region. So now let's see the exercise part. You can see in the exercise part you can identify the pictures with the help of the clue. So it is very easy. So you can, with the help box, you can complete it, and it is very easy. Now see the second part. So the second part, fun time part. The following Arctic animals are labeled wrongly. Write their correct names in the blank boxes. So these are the animals that lives in the Arctic region. So they have given a wrong label, so we have to correct it. Now see the first one. So see the first image. In the first image they have given beluga whale. It is a wrong. So we'll see the correct one. So the name of this whale, it is called as orca whale. So you can see in the seventh one they have given orca whale. So the spelling is ORCAWHALE. The first one you can write orca whale. So it is also called as the killer whale. It is a toothed whale belonging to the oceanic dolphin family. So it belongs to the oceanic dolphin family. So you can write orca whale in the first image. Now see the next second image, that is, it is given narwhal, which is wrong one. So the correct name of this second image is reindeer. So you can write, see the sixth one, reindeer spelling you can see. So second image, that is reindeer. So reindeer, it is a native to Arctic region, and it is found in the mountainous region of northern Europe in North America. So you can write in the second image reindeer. Now see the third image. So third image, it is a bird. So the name is given Arctic fox, which is a wrong one. So the correct name of this bird, it is called Arctic tern. So you can see it in image 8, the spelling Arctic tern. So Arctic tern, it is a tern in the family. This bird has a circumpolar breeding distribution covering the Arctic and subarctic regions of Europe, Asia and North America. So from the Arctic region, it covers Europe, Asia and North America. Now see the fourth image, that is, it has given seal, so it is a wrong one. So you can see the shape of this bird, it looks like owl, so it is called as the snowy owl. So you can see in the fifth image the spelling. The snowy owl, it is also known as the polar owl. It is the white owl and the Arctic owl, which is large white owl of the true owl from a true owl family. So snowy owls are native to Arctic regions of both North America and Palearctic. It is mostly breeding on the tundra. So you can write snowy owl in the fourth image. Now see the fifth image. It is given name snowy owl, which is wrong one. So fifth image, it is called as commonly known as seals. So this animal name, it is called as seals. So you can see in the fourth image you can see the spelling. So seal, it is commonly known as seals. They are widely distributed and diverse clade of carnivorous. So they are a carnivorous marine mammal. So you can write fifth image seal, S-E-A-L, seal. Now see the sixth image. You can see it looks like a whale. So the name of this fish, it is called as beluga whale. So you can see in the first image the spelling, that is B-E-L-U-G-A-W-H-A-L-E, beluga whale you can write. So it is found in the Arctic and subarctic region, and it is one of two members of the family from Monodontidae. Next image, that is seventh one. So you can see from the image that it looks like a whale. So the name of this fish, it is called as narwhale or narwhale. You can get the spelling from second image. Now, so it is a medium sized toothed whale. So it has a tooth and you can see a large tusk, and it lives year round in the Arctic water around Greenland, Canada and Russia. So it lives in the Arctic water. Now see the last image, that is eighth one. So it is this animal, it is called as Arctic fox. You can get the spelling from third image. So the Arctic fox, also known as white fox, or it is also called as polar fox or snow fox. It is a small fox native, that is, it comes from the Arctic region of the northern hemisphere, and it is very common throughout the Arctic region, and it is very well adapted to living in cold environments. And it has also a thick warm fur. You can see its body is full of fur from protecting it from the cold climate. I think so children, you have understood some of the unique lifestyle of polar region. So study the spelling as well as study the names of the Arctic animals. Okay children, that's for today. Thank you.